Sarah's counting down from 10,
6,
and I am trying to get this plate up.
Wait, no, but you can't.
3, 2, and 1.
No!
Time up is called. Andre still hasn't finished plating.
But I just burned myself. Okay.
I grabbed the fry pan. Obviously, it's hot. I burned my hand.
Through there, it's probably the worst burn I've had here.
And Emmanuel graciously gives him an extra 30 seconds to finish his plate.
Andre?
Thank you.
You can have 30 seconds extra.
Just around the edges?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually burnt myself quite bad.
Andre finishes, and I tell you what, he's done a pretty good job. I think he's really excelled himself.
Emmanuel, your plate 1, please bring your dish forward. Andre, your plate 2. It's now time for the judges to taste your dishes and give them each a score out of 10.
Great looking dish.
Yeah, I mean, classic modern plating style. Maybe a little bit meagre on the sauce.
Shall we taste?
Yep, let's go for it. Thanks, George. The scampi's super sweet. It's nicely cooked. I'd like to see more sauce. I'm really struggling to get that nice crustacean-y bisque sauce. The little potato crisp is interesting. I like that.
Tasty, it's seasoned. I agree totally. A little bit more sauce. I love those little potato chips. I think that's so cool.
The issue with this dish is, for me, is the sauce. It doesn't quite have that elusive funkiness of the shells and the mushroom stock that have mixed together. That combination, which really should provide the bridge between all the ingredients, is missing from the dish. But having said that, amazing amount of technique, excellent execution. Well, an excellent start. Let's see how plate 2 performs.
You see? It's a beautiful looking dish again, much more generous with the sauce, which is what we wanted to see. But there's a certain finesse that I reckon the first dish had over this dish.
Shall we taste?
Let's go. Scampi are lovely and sweet, cooked perfectly. They haven't got that sort of glossy, sweet caramelisation that the first plate had. The potato crisp, a little bit soggy, actually, so I didn't get that same crunch and crisp as I ate it. But the sauce, nice body, nice flavour, and a lovely smooth texture.
Well, gentlemen. Not something
the intestinal tract.
That's not good. It shouldn't be in there, and it should have been removed. The sauce, but wow, the sauce is wow. It's flavoursome. It's where it should be. We speak about that chemistry with sauce making, and it's hit all the right notes. I want to get my bread and run it through the plate and eat it.
scampi on this plate is a little soft, but I reckon that sauce is absolutely spectacular. Everything you say, the sweetness is there, but it's not over-dominant, and it's buttery, and it's luxurious. Well, another incredibly hard decision, but I think we've looked at both dishes, and it's time for us to go and reveal our scores. Gentlemen.
Andre, your challenge today was to cook off against world-class chef Emmanuel Stroobant. You had to cook a dish of scampi with potatoes and mushrooms with a 3-part bisque sauce. The judges did a blind taste of both of your dishes and gave them a score out of 10. Emmanuel, how did Andre go today?
I think he did pretty well for someone who had very little experience. I was pretty impressed.
Judges, you've now tasted both dishes. I can reveal to you that plate 1 was Emmanuel's. Matt, what score did you give plate 1?
8 out of 10. The only thing that I could mark you down on was on the amount of sauce. And the sauce for me is quite sweet. But other than that, a beautiful classic Emmanuel dish. Thank you.
George?
8 out of 10. Every time I'm in Singapore, I eat at your restaurant. That's the reason why, and I can't wait to go back again and try all your new dishes as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gary, your score?
I scored your dish, Emmanuel. 9 out of 10. It was a beautiful dish. If you'd have given me more sauce, and you can tell we love the sauce in a dish, you would have got 10 out of 10 from me.
We might have some left.
Well, Emmanuel, that's 25 out of 30. Are you happy with that one?
So far, so good. Yes.
Of course, plate 2 was Andre's. Gary, what did you think of Andre's dish?
Andre, I scored plate number 2, 8 out of 10. Why do you look so surprised?
I'm absolutely blown away with that score.
But you know what? I think I've given you points for effort because that was a fantastic plate of food, considering it was so technical, and you are, after all, and we're not forgetting that, an amateur. And the sauce, very, very good again. You could taste the port, you could taste the squeeze of lemon. It was lots of little detail that I think you achieved admirably. And for that, I gave you 8 out of 10.
Thank
well
you.
done.
7 out of 10. The key about this dish for me, in lots of ways, is the sauce. It's the bridge that binds together those ingredients. And that's what you excelled at. You showed how good your palate is by balancing all those different elements of the sauce into one rich, glossy, delicious whole. So congratulations on that. Really impressive.
Andre, that's a score of 15 so far. For you to beat Emmanuel, you need to get a score of 10 out of 10 from George. Now, it might sound impossible. It's happened before, though. What do you reckon?
Don't know, I can't read him.
George?
Six out of 10. There was a little bit of poopies in one of my,
I thought...
just little things like that, you know, that's what let it down. But the sauce was magic, man.
Andre, that's a total score of 21 out of 30, which makes Emmanuel the winner with what was an extraordinary dish. Congratulations and well done.
More than welcome anytime in Singapore, any of my kitchen.
Man.
Anytime, anytime.
Sure, because I'll take you up on that, though.
Emmanuel, what an absolute privilege to have you here in the MasterChef kitchen today, and all the best in Singapore.
Thanks
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Andre, you didn't win today's Celebrity Chef Challenge, but your performance today really cemented your footing in that final straight. The MasterChef title is very much still wide open for any one of you to win. Tomorrow holds the biggest challenge this competition has had on offer yet. We'll see you then.
At this point in the competition, I'm extremely happy that finally I'm proving myself. But it's not about winning, it's about learning. It's about taking on as much as I can to go forth in the competition.